Well, good news is it's a beautiful day today, and bad news is the power went out again. The power goes out depending on where you're at, maybe once a week, once a month. It just depends where you're at. That's a whole other issue. They rotate the power outages to kind of balance out what electricity they have throughout the grid. But anyways, on a day like today, what I'll do is I went down and for lunch, since there's no electricity and I use an electric range normally, a while ago I bought this thing, which is really a really cool little deal. It's all one unit. You know, it's got a little reservoir here, and then it's got holes drilled into the top here, and then this is simply to disperse the heat. And I'll light it up here in a second. But basically what I did is, since there's no electricity for the electric range, is I got some oh, you can see here, some really good, they call it lechon manok, and it's essentially a roasted chicken, and they have them all over the place. I just happened to get this one just outside the grocery store, and they're about $3, $2.50, right about there. It's already roasted. Oh, it is so delicious. And since I haven't had tacos in quite a while, I was able to find some tortillas, and around here, for ice, I made myself some iced tea. In the fridge, fortunately, the ice was still frozen. Out here, what people do is they buy these, I know this looks kind of obscene, but it's basically a plastic bag, and then you fill it with water and you freeze it. And personally, I think it's an awesome idea. It's much easier than ice trays. The only easier thing is the automatic ice maker. But out here, these little bags, again, you buy them like, oh, guy, they're super cheap. You get like 200 of them for like 20 cents or something. And then you just fill them with water and you put them in the freezer. Of course, it'll never take off in the U.S. because everybody will complain about what do you do with the plastic. Out here, there's a very simple solution. You burn it with all the rest of the trash. Return it to the elements. Anyways, I'll show you how I'm going to light this thing up here now. So let's do that so I can warm up some tortillas. Make some chicken tacos. Okay, in this light, I don't know if you'll actually be able to see the flame or not. Actually, yeah, you can see the glow of the flame there. And all I did was I put in some of this stuff. It's called denatured alcohol, which is not isopropyl alcohol. Isopropyl alcohol is like almost 98% water. This stuff, it burns more kind of like white gas, but it's much safer. I've used this stuff to start bonfires, and it burns very, like with just a puff. Like for instance, when I'm ready to put this fire out, I can take this dry cloth, throw it on top of there, and it will extinguish the flame. Now, that little mesh thing basically gets hot and distributes the heat out. And it's a pretty cool little unit. I got it for $6 over at the mall. And I really like it because it's all just one unit. And you just pour the, again, the denatured alcohol right into the reservoir. You light it, and now you got, a cooking element ready to go. Kind of like camping. Anyways, so we got that, and then, we get some tortillas and heat those up. And essentially, I'm good to go. I got my iced tea, I got my ice. There's my ice again. Some tortillas. That's how you basically handle when the power's out over here. Have an alternate cooking method. Now, a lot of people use propane tanks. That's okay and all. Me, I don't. It doesn't happen often enough that I want a propane tank and then have to go fill the propane tank. So I like this better. Again, I'm not cooking for a whole family. It's just me. So this works out really well. And plus, it's kind of fun. I just love the engineering on this. It's all one unit. Very cool. So anyways, I'm going to heat up some tortillas. I've got chilled watermelon in the freezer that I picked up from the store on the way here. So I'm all set. Well, there you have it. That's how you have chicken tacos during a power outage out here in the Philippines. I've already had 2 of them, and they're pretty darn good. So after I'm done with my tacos, the hammock is starting to look pretty good. I don't know if you can see it. It's right there. And so yeah, I'm thinking maybe a little siesta might be in order after this power avocados. So I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.